Hello everyone on the internet and thanks for tuning in. This is RyuKiva from RyuKiva Toku with another Toku unboxing. I'm really excited about this one. It is the SS of Kamen Rider Wizardo. Wow, I'm really looking forward to this. Let's see. I'm not even sure if this was new or used. I bought it on Amazon, but while I was in Japan. Price, I did really well on it. I think I got it for about 7,000 to 8,000 yen. So I mean, again, those seals are intact, but they look a bit stretched, so they could be used. But I mean, again, like the box isn't. But again, this was in my suitcase, so box does have a couple of marks on it. But again, that's more likely me. Looking at the box, so yeah, you got the big figure close up, very grainy photo on the front. Just says S.H.Figuarts, Kamen Rider Wizard. Is the blurb on here? I think they've left the blurb out. Or it might say it in Japanese there, but S.H.Figuarts, warning, choking hazard, small parts not for children under 3 years old. Product may differ from photo, ages 15 and up. Bandai Spirits and phone number, or there might be a postcode. Right, I'm really excited about this. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but right. Again, I'm thinking this might be used. I can't even remember, but I'm just going to cut the seals right off anyway. Bop. Bossy bop. Yeah, you got to do both seals on this. Right. Again, this will tell me if it's new or second hand. Oh, there's like a message in there. I wonder if the other ones have it. Yeah. So, looking at the inlay, I can already see the figure in the corner of my eye. It looks amazing. Right, he has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs of hands total. Has he only got one fist? I mean, 8H. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 individual hands. Gives details about the torso. Gives details about the rings, which again I'm really looking forward to. The ring belt. His driver, like the wizard driver, I think, if I remember it was called. Gives a few details on the sword, which looks pretty cool. That's it. Yes, it looks amazing. Just even before I take it off. I mean, you could just tell. I mean, the black is black. The red is shiny ruby red. Actually, this is new because I can see. Right. Oh, look at that. The cloth, he's got like cloth cloak thing. Coat, like his coat. Oh wow, right. So let's take the plastic off. Apart from the the little hand thing on his drive belt moves. I don't know if it pops off because I don't think I'll keep the instructions to hand. It doesn't say it pops off, but it mentions the fact that you can move the flame, please, there. Right. Very soft upper torso, head movement. I mean, again, like unlike most of the riders, even going as far back as Ichigo, again, you look into the helmet, it normally like makes it look like like a car, like a headlamp, but this just looks like a big ruby. I mean, it's dark in the helmet, but on the chest, it's shiny like a ruby. And the rest of it's painted, but that's not a problem. I mean, he's got shiny chrome red finish on his like cuffs. The detailing on the shoulders, I mean, again, the shoulder pads, I mean, it's a bit weird because it's still jointed, but because it fits smoothly into it, it's quite flush, almost flush, I'll say. And I don't know if that's supposed to happen. I know. Anyway, pop. And no, he's not double jointed at the pelvis. He's got the kneecaps are solid on there, although they're really high up. I don't know why. Let's have a look. I mean, detailing on the back, I mean, there's not much to go from, but I mean, the thing about the cape as well is like it's got like wiring along the edges, so if you want it like a bit of a sort of I'm in the wind, I'll see if I can do a quick pose. see a paint gal done a pose. Anyway. I mean, there's one pose I've definitely got to try and do before the end of this video. Right, so that's one random pose. Let's see what else is in the box. Right, oh my god, look at those rings. He's got flame, water, flame, please, water, please. And then the green and the yellow one. I think one was land, and the green was wind, I think? Anyway. I really don't want to play around with those rings. Keep it here. Right, so the sword is in like 3 parts. I don't know if one of them was meant to be a gun. Did he have a gun? That shows how much I remember. Well, clearly that's a gun. Did he have a gun? I mean, again, I watched this year of airing. I mean, just to talk about the series quickly. I mean, again, I absolutely loved Wizard's series. I mean, spoiler free, I will say, like, it's a ridiculously great series right up until the ending. So, like, literally the last hurdle of the series, it just fell apart. And again, that's just my opinion, and that's spoiler free without going into detail. And again, yeah, I love Wizard because I took a break from Kamen Rider at the time, and then I resumed with Wizard. It's like everyone was hype about the fact that there was a rider that was a wizard. Like, kind of magic, like Magic Ranger had all the hype. Now, I'm always doing this pose. Like, me as a person, like, I could be in the club and I'll start doing this, thinking I'm clever, because no one knows what I'm referencing. I will put the flame ring on him. I can't imagine the number of people that have bought this and have lost, like, all these bits. Because I hear people, like, where the O's figure's coming out soon. Everyone's like, oh, everyone's going to be losing the medals. It's great. Anyway. So that's, again, I'm doing this pose all the time. I'm actually glad I got to do this pose. But I mean, again, I've already put the gun in place. So the ball socket, the ball joint is very small compared to, like, again, the Showa releases. And actually, to be fair, even the 20 Kamen Rider Kicks ones are quite small ball joints. Right, so I'm basically going to do a mixture of, again, I love this pose so much. So I'm going to do that, and then just to modify the pose a little bit. The balancing, I mean, again, it's always going to be tough with something like this because, again, you've got a cloak, and then it's SS, and then, yeah, I mean, the detailing in the boot, he's wearing boots for one, with, like, the little heel on it. And if you didn't have, like, the extra paraphernalia, it'd probably be alright, but it's going to be, I wouldn't say it's poor, I'd just say it's tough. When you look at the thighs, he's gone for more of that sort of crinkly look, to match the cloak. I'm going for an original pose. And again, like, where the fingers are a little splayed on this one, you can literally put it through the gun, like, hole trigger. Right. So I'm not entirely sure that this pose makes sense, but it's probably just to demonstrate the balancing a bit. I mean, again, the balancing's, again, it's not the greatest. And again, I'm sure if you have a bit more perseverance, there we go. I hope that looks good, because that's a really crazy pose. Apart from the 4 element rings, I literally can't remember what those other 4 rings are. Look at that. Look at his ring belt on the side. He's got room for 8 rings on the belt. His actual belt has really good detailing on it. The belt has a silver trim with, like, extra lions on it. Putting, like, a ring in the belt, not the easiest. And again, you're probably gonna, like, if you're gonna try and put all 8 in there, you're probably gonna end up find one flying. So if I ever do get a display cabinet, I'm gonna have a really hard time losing those rings. Right. And again, they're not actually rings, they just pop onto holes, really, which is a bit of cheating, really, but you're not going to get rings that size. I mean, that would be like 0.000000001 or something. That's the final pose I'm going with. I have no idea if that makes sense. That is my really, as much as I can, intense review and comprehensive review of Wizard SS. See you next time. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Please follow, like and subscribe to this channel, support me on Patreon as well as on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at RyuKiva Toku. My blog and fan sub page is at ryukivatoku.wordpress.com. Links are in the description. S.H.Figuarts are not for children, suitable for ages 14+. See you next time.